Folks, the day has come and we crossed the all-time high in Bitcoin. We saw a price of 69,000 US dollars just a few minutes ago. And now at the 5th of March, we can write a new all-time high in Bitcoin, which is great because we waited for this over 2 years now in this nasty bear market. There was a big sell wall, so if you're looking on the charts right now, the price dipped below 68 and also 67 for a short time, but it should be up there very soon again. So this is the current state of Bitcoin. Very great market conditions, and with this we want to start into today's topic, which is Merlin Chain, a Bitcoin layer 2, the best performing currently in terms of total value locked and new capital inflow. And the best thing is those guys are completely community focused. You can see we're sitting at 3.5 billion US dollars in assets, which are currently on the chain. And people are still fading it, and I still don't get why. People are saying there's so many whales on there and I can't get a share of any of those airdrops. Yeah. And I'm telling you right now, it's definitely not too late. We saw a fair distribution of the Voya airdrop. We see a fair distribution of an upcoming airdrop. And all the other ones I mentioned in my previous videos are not even included in here. And that's why I want to give you an update today, what's currently going on this chain. Last thing, before we get into that, we are currently sitting at 45 team members, close to 2 BTC. If you jump in our team, you get a bonus on your points, which later on will be converted into the Merl token, so the governance token of this layer 2 network. And you get a 0.05% boost if you jump in our team. So feel free to do so to get your hands on some of those tokens and interact with the ecosystem project, because there will be a lot more airdrops distributed to the users. So let's first talk about the Liquidity Hub token of Merlin Swap, which is the Voya token, which got completely fair distributed to all people that bridged at least 0.01 BTC, which at that time were around 550 to 600 US dollars. And now with a price of around 7 US dollars, you got already 630 US dollars because everyone got at least 90 tokens. If you didn't claim your airdrop, you got 80 tokens. So your airdrop value is right now bigger than the value of your bridged assets you had to have as a minimum to receive the airdrop, which is great. And now you might want to ask, why is this token going so parabolic, especially in the last 24 hours? Where we went from around 4 to 5 US dollars to 7 US dollars. Yeah, this has a reason, and the reason is the listing on centralized exchanges. For example, it will go live for trading tomorrow on KuCoin as well as on Gate.io. So if you are a trader and if you want to get your hands on some additional tokens, you can jump on those exchanges and trade the token. I'm personally not a trader, especially not with leverage, because this is what most people kills in those bull market times. Then we of course also want to talk about the biggest meme coin, which is Hooo on Merlin Chain. This was also completely fair launch. There was no pre-sale, private sale or anything like this. And this is just sitting at 8 million US dollars market cap. And if you observe what's currently going on in the markets with Pepe, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, I think Shiba Inu is close before flipping Dogecoin, if I saw that right this morning. And we also see the main meme coins on Solana ripping, so Dog with Head or Bonk, and also on Base, Toshi. I think this one made around 500% in the last few days. So what's going on with Hooo on a chain with 3.5 billion US dollar assets? If we compare that to Voya, for example, which is sitting at close to 70 million, yeah, it's sitting at 70 million market cap. I think Hooo, compared to what's currently going on in the market with the meme coin season we are seeing, is massively undervalued. So do with this information what you want to do with it. There is also no centralized exchange listing for Hooo yet. And this has a volume of roughly 1 million US dollars per day. So it's just a matter of when it will be listed. And this will most likely give it another massive boost, but more about that in future updates. So if you, for example, want to take profits or buy assets, you can currently do that on Merlin Swap, which is the liquidity hub of Merlin Chain. So you can, for example, sell your Voya tokens in IUSD, which is currently, as far as I know, the only stable asset on this chain. It's not really stable because it's an appreciating stablecoin, so it slightly rises in value over time. So when I currently take profits, I take them in IUSD. And if you now, for example, wanted to buy or sell Voya, you just put it in here and then trade it for another token. But there might be a reason why you don't want to sell your Voya tokens. And this is this new project I just came across, which is called Merlin Chain. Merlin Chain will be a double helix deflationary native token. So very complicated here in this case. The most important information here is that they will airdrop to Voya token holders. And you just had to hold a tiny amount of 0.1 Voya token on your wallet to receive this airdrop. The snapshot has already been taken, so there is no FOMO required now to split your Voya on different wallets. No, they already said that the snapshot has been taken. And I think there are currently around 330k eligible addresses which will receive this airdrop. They will distribute 95% of the token supply to all Voya token holders and 5% will be used for liquidity. And they said the airdrop claim starts within 24 hours. Stay tuned. This was posted at 6 a.m. here, so there are roughly 12 hours left until you can come over to this page and claim your airdrop. There's no official confirmation yet from the Merlin Swap or the Merlin Chain team that this is legit. So I can always recommend you to just wait a little bit to claim your tokens, wait what the feedback of other people is, and if they say it's okay, you can also claim your tokens and get your hands on them. Another thing which I wanted to mention in this video again is Merlin Starter, the first launchpad which will launch on Merlin Chain. They currently have the airdrop program online and you can do those simple social interaction tasks to receive your first points. Use the wallet you already bridged over with to Merlin Chain because you will get a starting bonus of star points for bridging your assets over. And then you can also just interact with the news tweets, share them, and invite other people to get an additional share of the star points, which will later on be converted into their own token. And the last thing which I wanted to mention here, this is very time sensitive because BitMEG Tech or Jeff, the founder or one of the co-founders of Merlin Chain, announced here that they will have a giveaway, so another airdrop for all people that are doing those tasks here. So first thing is you want to add Merlin and those emojis to your Twitter name, then you want to follow them on Twitter, then you want to fill out this form, so just paste in your Twitter handle and your Bitcoin wallet address with which you bridged over. You can also, for example, insert the EVM address with which you bridged over if you use this one. And yeah, that's basically it. And then you will receive your assets at some point here. It says around the end of February, but I think this will be more in the future because obviously we are already in the first week of March. And in his latest tweet here, he says they are now focusing on deploying the M tokens, which is basically the wrapped assets for the assets you bridged over to Merlin Chain to interact with all the upcoming projects on the chain. So just be patient here. Just follow BitMEG Tech Merlin, which is one of the co-founders of Merlin Chain, and you are good to go and shouldn't miss any information on that. I will, of course, also cover it in a future update video. That should do it on today's one. If you have any questions, feel free to come in our community Telegram, which is linked below this video. If you like today's one, hit the like button. That's it. Thanks for watching and see you in my next one.